Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see, yesterday afternoon, after we got done for the day, we got Grandpa's old truck loaded up. We're gonna take this down to the shop. The neighbor's buying it, but he told us to drop it off at the shop. He was gonna have them do the inspection on it so that the sale can go through. So we're gonna get this down to the shop first thing here this morning. So I told him I would. And after that, we're gonna see where we're at. We're real close to being ready to harvest barley. I would say probably tomorrow we'll be able to get the barley off. So we need to get the combine ready to go. Get the head on it. Get it all ready. Corn looking real good. That's coming up nice. Yeah, this barley is almost ready. It's right there. So we'll zip on down to the shop, get this truck unloaded, and see what kind of stuff we can get into today. I'm definitely hoping with the money that we get, we can either buy a spreader like we had, like the Jan one that we leased, because if we can get us one of them, we wouldn't have to rely on the neighbor. I mean, I know he did it for us for nothing the first time, but I don't think that's something he's gonna do every time, nor do I expect him to. But we do have some solid fertilizer as well, so we might be able to put that in our fertilizer spreader. I also want to look into buying that the little field over from the cattle farm, the little one that's closest to us. I forget what number it is, but I think he said they wanted it dropped off here at the lower end, not up top. So pull in here. For now. I'll hop up in here. It is a shame to see this truck go, but you know, we don't have any use for it. Grandma didn't necessarily want it, so let's pull this up here for now. Wanted it parked in front of the door. Get the trailer folded up. Backed around here, and I'll go inside and tell them that it's here. And I will catch up with you guys after. Alright guys, welcome back. I got the truck off and sold. He actually gave me $39,000 for it. Apparently, I couldn't believe it. I was expecting, way less than that, but apparently it's a rare year of truck, and according to the guys in there, he dropped the money off so that I had it as soon as I picked it up. They said that he didn't want to rip us off because we didn't know what we had. So he's a heck of a nice guy. I mean, he sprayed our crops for us for nothing, and then didn't rip us off when he could have got that truck for a very little amount of money. So Now we're up to 65,000, and I think this little field was 40. So that might be something that we just go ahead and do now, and we could buy this, come down here. We're gonna have to plow under all this old crop and get it ready to go, but I'm not sure what we're gonna plant in there. It's late, but if we got it all done today, we could still get soybeans in the ground, possibly another cornfield, but I don't know if we're gonna have time. So I am going to call down and talk to the town and see if that's something that we can get done right away, and be able to try to get something accomplished here this morning. So I'll bring you guys back in. I'm gonna go make some phone calls inside and see if I can get a tentative thing going on so that we can hurry up and get it done. Alright guys, welcome back. I did just get off the phone with the town. It actually didn't take long because they already had all my information, but we are, as you can see, we're already down in money, but we had to wire it over right away. We now have a new field, so we're gonna see if we can get everything hooked up here quick. Excuse me. That way we can get something going. We got a lot of work to get done. We got to get it plowed. We're probably not going to have time to lime anything. We could always do it after, like before it starts to grow, but we got to get it worked under first to make sure that we have time. So I'm going to throw some tunes on because I want to get this done quick, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Alright guys, I left you in time lapse for the for planning as well, just because I wanted to make sure it got done. I did not think we'd get all that done that quickly, but you know, it's 11:15 and we're done. The only thing we really have to do is try to get it fertilized. I might have to call the neighbor across the way and see if he's interested in coming back up and doing that. If he is, you know, I'm gonna make sure he takes some money this time, but if not, I understand that as well. So but we'll get the planter put away here, and we have another field of soybeans. So now we have 2 soybean fields that are going to be, you know, that's going to add to our profits at the end of the season. It's backed in here. Drop it. Let's pull this back up. And we're good. But I'm going to go in and take an early lunch since, you know, we don't have a whole lot going on right now, and I'll bring you guys back in after, I guess. Alright everybody, welcome back. Good morning. It is June now. I didn't get a whole lot done after lunch yesterday, but we got the combine ready to go, which is perfect because our barley is ready to harvest. I got the head is down there ready to go. I got our tractor trailer down there and ready to set up, so we are ready for our first harvest since we've been here. The barley that was already planted when we got to the farm, but you know, it is what it is. Combine is ready to go. Got it in the shop here, so we're gonna hop in and we're gonna get to harvesting. See how much barley we get off of this. We got it fertilized. I don't know if that field was ever limed or not, but you know, can't be too crazy about it. But corn's coming up pretty good. We can hop out here real quick. Corn's coming up. It's about chest high, head high in some spots. The beans are coming in, starting to grow. So we'll hop back in here, get down here and grab the head. Hopefully we can get a decent amount of barley off of this field, and we'll definitely get some straw off of it. So there's that. Our other soybean field has started popping up out of the ground as well. I didn't really know where to set the head up here, so we just got it here for now. The head off of here. Combine unfolded. Back up out of the way. We don't get a whole lot of traffic on this side of the field, but make sure we're putting out a straw swap. And we'll hit a couple headlands here and we should be good to go. First harvest. First time I've ever gotten to run this combine. Ran some stuff while I was living in Ohio, but it was some bigger John Deere equipment. It's kind of nice being in something, you know, a little older. For right now, this is all we need. You know, if we get too far into this field over here, you know, it could be something that we time being, we got everything that we need. But we got both of these fields here, 10 and 11, need to be harvested today. Well, they don't necessarily need to be harvested today. Within the next day or so, but I don't think getting up as early in the morning as we did, I think we should be good to get them both done today. Get them both done today, and I think if we do that, we should be able to get the straw picked up and possibly get everything ready to go. I don't know that we're even going to have to plow these fields. We might not have to. I know our planter is a direct drill, so we can direct drill, keep us from working the ground too much. It'll keep our precision farming score down. I'm going to hit a couple headlands, and we're going to get these 2 fields done. I'll bring you guys back in here in a little bit. So we got 1 field done, and we got let's see, we got a little over 23,000 liters of barley out of just this 1 field. We got the other field to go, which is not quite as big as this field, but I think we did pretty good. We definitely, from the looks of it, need to get some pH in this field, so we're gonna have to lime for sure. But we got a little over half of the trailer filled up, so we can jump over here. Nobody's coming. Jump over here and hop into this field. How much we get out of this. I think it's going to be a little over a trailer full, so we're probably going to have to make a trip back up to the bend, but I'm hoping I can get at least a headlands opened up on this field, or 2, get enough room to get the truck in here we can get enough room to get the truck in here, unload, fill the combine up. If we have to, we'll run the truck back up to the bin site. But I think we're doing pretty good. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to put wheat or barley back in this field, or if I want to leave it till, so I can leave it till next year and put maybe, so I don't know, maybe we put like a corn or soybeans back in here next year, or we could possibly plant canola. So canola, the time to plant canola is actually coming up fairly soon. So if we wanted to do that, that would be something that we can get something back in these fields rather quickly, rather than you know, if we decide that we want to do corn or soybeans, we're going to have to leave these fields empty for an entire year. If we do canola, we could get them planted. I don't know exactly when canola harvest is, so that I don't think we can't really double crop anything, but I don't know if we'd have enough time to plant canola, harvest canola, and then get corn or beans in the ground. I think if we did that, we would have to plant wheat or barley again, or maybe some oats. That's just all something that we need to figure out. Once we get a crop rotation down, we should be alright. We definitely have a crop rotation. Our corn and soybeans are going to flip-flop every year. But with the wheat, I don't want to keep it in wheat all the time, but, you know, I guess we'll see. We'll see how things go. But we're going to hit a couple headlands here. From the looks of it, 2 headlands is going to, we might not even finish the second headlands before we're full, which it took 2 headlands on the other field for us to fill up, but I feel like this one's going to be less than 2. Looks like we're getting about the same yield out of this field as we did the other, so I'm assuming the pH is bad in this field as well. We're going to get a pretty good amount of barley off of these 2 fields. At least a trailer and a half, for sure. Because we're not even halfway done with the second headland pass, and we're already up at about 70%. But I'm going to keep going around till we fill up. Wherever we fill up, we'll stop. We can zip around, but trying to get room here somewhere to get the truck in. So we'll zoom around here, see what we can get. And we got the baler should still be in a decent shape. Hasn't been too long since we used that, so get the baler going here this afternoon. Get some of this straw baled up. Once we get the straw done, I think we'll be in pretty decent shape, and we'll just have to figure out where we're going from here. But I'm not sure if we're going to get this headland pass done. We might. It's going to be close. 85% now, so we can get the whole way around here, I think we'll be fine. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Oh, starting to look a little more promising. I think we're going to be alright. Yeah, we're going to be good. We're going to get this headlands done. We're going to be full, but we're going to get it done. So I think what we do is shut the combine off. We'll get right about here. We'll hop down, run over here and grab the truck. That headland pass is almost going to fill the entire truck up. We're already at 65%. Pull up under here. Should start to unload. Truck off, hop back in the combine. We'll see where this gets us. It's going to get us almost full, but not quite. Yep, not quite. Close though. So I'm just going to take, rather than try to straighten this up and take some short passes, we're just going to make this looping pass over and over and over again until we're done. And I'll bring you guys back in at the end. Alright guys, welcome back in. We're coming back into the farm with the first full load. The field is harvested. We're all done with barley. We got to get this unloaded so that we can get the combine unloaded and get some things moved back into the farm. Roll them back in here. A little tricky S-turn here for our bin site, but so we'll get, so we're going to get the back tank unloaded first. Get 35,000 liters, full trailer. Get all this unloaded here. Go back out. We probably got maybe half of the combine left full. So not a crazy amount, but you know, it was a good harvest. Good harvest for really not having to touch it, other than we got it fertilized. Hopefully prices are decent, because all this is going to get sold for grain. I know. From what I was told, July is the best time to sell soybeans, which we don't have a whole lot in our barn, but we got a decent amount. Cover unfolded here. Back in. See how much more we got in here. So November, December is when we're going to sell most of the stuff that we have. Most prices are higher in the wintertime. So we're going to be a little short on funds until then. Like I said, we have some soybeans to sell in July, but silage, another 7,000. So about 42, a little over 42,000 liters. Not bad for these two little fields down here. But yeah, most of the stuff that we're gonna sell is gonna sell in the winter, in the fall and the winter. Soybeans are in July. I think corn's in July too, but we don't have any of that to sell. Unless something drastic changes, but whoop. Gonna unload this here. Shut this off. So yeah, we got 42,356 liters of barley out of that. We only got 14,000 liters of soybeans, a little bit of canola, sunflowers, wheat. Most of that sells in the fall. I'm gonna get the combine wrapped back up, get everything washed up and put away, get the head back up here. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys stopping in. If you like the videos, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment as to what you think we should do with those two fields. Do we put canola in there? Do we put another a grain crop in there and make some more straw off of it? Or do we let it sit idle until next spring and use it for more corn or soybeans? Let me know. But thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.